So how and why do entrepreneurs need to think about wealth differently? Because that's what Chad's book is all about.
You know, somebody asked me recently, when did I first think I had cash confidence? And I told them when I was 14. And it's not because how much money I had in the bank, because I realized I have the skills to create money on demand, create money at will.
And he does, by the way. This is Lior.
Nice to meet you. And I think for entrepreneurs, counting on your capabilities to create money, and think that money is not a thing you get from other people, but you create because you create value.
Yeah.
You give somebody value, you set a price, you get the money, and then you do it again.
Yes.
And wealth is as much what you can do as much as it is how much money you have, the actual number.
I love it. That was great.
It's always about the future, and it's always about what can be created that didn't exist before. Whereas a lot of times, traditionally employed folks, it's like your income is fixed. You save it away, you put it away. Entrepreneurs are always thinking about their bigger future and what they can create.
I love that. That is so good.
Well, they are wired differently, entrepreneurs, to normal people. So it's really important that you get advice from someone who understands who you are and how you're wired.
Yes.
And get it from someone who's wired like you, as Chad is, right?
So let's see that book.
Right there.
That is so good. Let's get a close-up on that book right here.
You know, I think it's amazing because really the sky's the limit, right? You can wake up with an idea at 7 a.m. and you can implement it by 7 p.m. It's just
that is the
I think
truth.
That we have complicated situations that your traditional CPAs and wealth advisors don't really understand because it doesn't fit the blueprint. Our risk model is far different.
Yeah.
And we need to be able to work with someone that truly can understand both sides of that and look for very creative tax advantages and things that apply to different industries, but then also really set us up for success and for long term, but give us the liquidity in the short term that allows us to make impulsive decisions, because that's what we like to do.
I hear the words freedom, like you're saying use. Yeah.
You got Justin.
I would add that I think that entrepreneurs, by and large, also need to have their different life cycles. And you have entrepreneurs at every single stage, yet at the same time, even somebody who's an advanced entrepreneur has been doing it for a long time, often wants to break things and go back to the beginning where they can take some risks and have some margin. So again, being flexible, like Danielle said, is extremely important. Additionally, they're also personal brands, which is what we were just talking about.
Ooh, yeah.
And so adding value beyond just the financial principles and practices is super important. And that's what Chad does extremely well, right? He brings value beyond just the financial services. And that's the thing an entrepreneur needs. They need support beyond just wealth management. They need valuable community. They need resources to connect with their family, to help them be better at work and at home.
I think of wealth, not just financial wealth, but spiritual wealth, your health, how much freedom you have. You know, all those things to me define
I like that. So it's more than just finances.
how rich you are isn't just money in the bank.
Deep thought right there.
But
Deep thought.
But also it's about the assets that you've built, right? Because you could have money now, but you don't have prospects for future money, right? So if you have an asset that's paying you while you sleep, I would take that with lower income every year than just a bunch of money in the bank with no future prospects.
I love that.
All right.
All right, you got to top that, man.
Well, I would say network. I think being here with everyone here today, and I don't know. I think that's probably my biggest asset, the people that I have met and the people that I am meeting. So
I mean, I guess it all depends on how you define success, how you define wealth. So I think you kind of hit the nail on the head. It's the dash between the ages. It's like the legacy that you leave behind, the people you impact, how happy your family is, your children. Like, he has an amazing son. His wealth is going to live on.